Hi again, guys. Welcome back to my Business Mathematics YouTube channel. So this is the second video on the topic of trade and cash discount. So the first video we have looked through some of the terminologies, some of the introduction on trade and trade discount, and what it means by trade discount, how to calculate the trade discount amount, and also how to calculate the net price. Okay. So the next part we're going to look at is what we call as a chain discount. So what is exactly chain discount? So sometimes manufacturers or wholesalers do not just provide one single trade discount to the retailers or to the good retailers from that have make business with them. But sometimes for the good reputation between the retailers and the manufacturers or the wholesalers, sometimes these wholesalers or manufacturers, they give more than one trade discount to the retailers. Okay, so when we talk about more than one discount, meaning that they are giving them multiple discount rate. So this is common by practice by the manufacturers or the wholesalers to the retailers that has a good reputation with them. For example, wholesalers may offer a trade discount of maybe around 35%, 20%, and 15%. So the multiple discount rate given by the wholesalers to the retailers here is what we call as the chain discount or a series discount. One thing that you need to understand here when we talk about a chain discount, a multiple discount rate given, it is not simply meaning that the 35%, 20%, and 50% add up to 70% discount. No. So that is not the situation. When we talk about a chain discount, the discount is being calculated one after the other. Okay, which means that 35% plus 20% plus 15% equal to 70% is not the right way to come up with the total discount amount. Okay, so in this case, what it says here, first of all, the list price will be offered a 35% trade discount. Okay, after deduction of the 35% trade discount, you have the first net price, and the first net price will be applied to the second trade discount, that is 20%. Okay, and then you get another net price, and the last net price will be applied to the third trade discount, that is 15%. So that is what it means by chain discount. So the discount, the trade discount is being calculated one after the other. All right. So that is basically the scenario or the analogies in what we said as a chain discount. Okay, in general, in order to find the net price of a chain discount, we can just simply use the net price formula that we have found earlier in the previous videos. Okay, so previously we only have one trade discount, so you have NP equal to LP 1 minus D only. But instead of having only one single trade discount, right now you have multiple trade discount rate, that is D1, D2, and D3. So what we can do here, if you want to find the net price directly, you can use the you can extend the net price formula to include the three discount rate. So the new formula that you get here will be NP, that is the net price, equal to list price LP, 1 minus the trade discount rate for the first trade discount rate, 1 minus the second discount rate, multiplied with 1 minus the third discount rate. Okay, so in this case D1, D2, and D3 represent the chain discount. If you have one more, so you just extend the formulas to be 1 minus D4 and so on. Okay, so that is if you want to find the net price directly using the net price formula. Okay, for example, in this case, let's say Ali bought a computer listed at 5,000. So it says here the list price is equal to 5,000. Okay, so list price is equal to 5,000, and then he was given a trade discount of 20%, 10%, and 5%. So this considered to be a chain discount because you have multiple trade discount rate given. Okay, so the question asks you to find the net price of the computer. So using the direct formula of the net price for a chain discount, so you have NP equal to LP 1 minus D1, where D1 represent the 20%, 1 minus D2, D2 represent the 10%, and 1 minus D3, D3 represent the 5%. So substituting all the values that we have found earlier, so you have LP 5,000, 1 minus 20% or 1 minus 0.2, 1 minus 10%, that is 1 minus 0.9, 0.1, and 1 minus 5%, that is 1 minus 0.05. So finding this value, you get 5,000 multiplied with 0.8, multiplied with 0.9, and multiply with 0.95. So calculating the final answer, you found that the net price is equal to 3,420. So this is how you find the net price using a direct formula for net price equal to LP 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2, and 1 minus D3. Okay, so alternatively, you can also calculate this using calculate the discount at each stage. Okay, for example, as illustrated here, you start with the list price of 5,000. So the 5,000 will be granted a 20% of trade discount, which amounted to be 1,000. So the new net price you have here will be 4,000. And then the 4,000 new net price will be granted another 10% trade discount, which amounted to be 400. So you have a new, the second net price to be 3,600. And lastly, the 3,600 will be applied to the 5% trade discount, which is amounted to be 180. And finally, you get the net price to be 3,420. as what we found earlier. Okay, so that is the two ways that you can find the net price if you are given the chain discount rate. All right, so on top of that, you can also simplify the chain discount into what we call as single discount equivalent rate, or simply SEDR. So you can call it as single equivalent discount rate or single discount equivalent rate. So the same thing. Okay, this is given by the formula SEDR 1 minus 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2, and 1 minus D3. If you have 3 trade discount rate. Okay, so by finding SEDR, so SEDR is simply converting the 3 discount rate, the trade discount rate, the chain discount, into a single discount rate. Okay, so once you have the single discount rate, instead of using the previous formula, you have NP, LP, 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2, and 1 minus D3. You can replace the 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2, and 1 minus D3 with only a single discount, that is 1 minus SEDR. Okay, so how do you find the SEDR? For example, in this case, a wholesalers give trade discount of 20%, 10%, and 3% to his regular customer. So you have to find the single discount equivalent rate. So using the formula SEDR and substituting the value of D1, D2, and D3 as 20%, 10%, and 3% respectively, you found that the single equivalent discount rate is simply equal to 0.3016, or in this case is 30.16%. So if you look through here, the single equivalent discount rate is smaller than when you add all the 3 chain discount rate. If you add all the 3 chain discount rate, you get 33%, but actually the chain discount 20%, 10%, and 3% is equivalent to only 30.16%, not 33%. Okay, so that is the use of SEDR, or single discount equivalent rate. Okay, so hopefully that will clear some of the confusion on these topics. So you have looked through what it means by the chain discount, and also how to convert the chain discount into a single discount rate to simplify the calculation. Okay, so until we meet in the next session, thank you very much. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and also click on the notification bell so that you won't miss any new videos uploaded. Okay, so all the best to all of you, and thank you very much.